Hi YouTube, Timothy Unkert here. In this video I'm going to show you how to install the Terminator terminal emulator on a Chromebook. So the first thing you need to do is we're going to go to the launcher here and we have to install Linux. So I'm going to go find my settings, and on the left hand side I'm going to go down to About Chrome OS, and I want to scroll on down here to Linux Development Environment, and I'll click Setup and then Next. It's going to give me a username. I believe that's based off your email. If you want to change that, I would change that now. I'm going to leave it as is. And it's also going to give you a recommended disk size. You can change that easily later on. I'm going to leave the recommended value and click install. And I'm going to let this run ahead and install in real time. No editing here, just to show you how long it will take. And I'll start talking again once a terminal pops up. Okay, now you see I have this maximized, but normally it pops up something like this. At the time of this recording, we have this message that pops up. All I can do is highlight this, and when I highlight it, it'll copy it automatically, then do Control-Shift-V to get that out of the way. And let's just clear that. We want to make sure we have everything up to date, so I'm actually going to maximize this again. And I'm going to make sure everything's up to date. And we're going to do that by typing sudo apt-get update, then 2 ampersands for and then sudo apt-get dist-upgrade, and we'll do a -y flag to answer yes to additional space. We'll let that run on through, and we'll come on back once that's done. Okay, so that's run through and updated everything. I'm going to clear everything out, and now we're going to install Terminator. We're going to type sudo and then apt-get install Terminator. Let's hit enter without the -y flag, and you'll see that it prompts us to take an additional 12.3 megabytes of space. I'm going to say yes, hit enter, and let that run on through. Again, I'll keep recording in real time, so you see how long it takes. Now, if you have a slower internet connection, this could take longer for you. Okay, so you now see that actually I got this Terminator icon, and I pinned this previously. If you don't see it there, and you won't if you haven't pinned it previously, you'll see it in your Linux apps, or you can search for it. Okay, so I'm going to close out this terminal, and let's open up Terminator. And when you see it opens up, it doesn't look that great, but we can make it look a lot better. So I'm going to right-click and go down to Preferences, and from here I like to start with a maximized screen, so I'm going to change this to maximized. I don't like to have necessarily window borders. We can get rid of that, or you can keep it. The one cool thing about window borders is it's easy to close, but there's another way to do that. Let's actually uncheck that so you can I'll show you what that is. And then we can pick our font. So let's uncheck hold on, let me cancel this. So it says use a system fixed with font, which is Cuisine regular 10, or you can let's select one. Let's do monospace bold. And let's select that, and let's do size 12. And we'll select it. And we can choose to show the title bar or not. I don't really like the title bar. You can have it if you want. You can change the cursor shape if you want and all this stuff. Or you can go over here to colors. And actually, we'll keep all this stuff the same. We'll go to colors. And let's select this, and let's do Groovebox Dark. And we'll do the built-in schemes. We'll match it with Groovebox Dark. Background, you could change it to a transparent background if you want. So if you bring this up to like 0.80, that's kind of good. You can do a background image if you want. You can do scrolling, or you can disable the scroll bar. I kind of like it disabled. And you could change the color of the title bar if you want. Now I'm going to close this out, and then let's do Control D to shut the terminal, and let's reopen it. And you see now it's maximized. I don't have any borders there. I just have a nice terminal with some see-through, and I can go into Vim naturally. So yeah, we've got Terminator installed. If I want to quit out of Vim and then exit out of Terminator, I can either do Control D or just type exit and close it out. I really don't need to hit the close thing on the title bar. So I've got Terminator set up. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.